now.
Entering Wolf's Den, Night 1. The den is located within the Avenir Woods, a cave hidden by grass and trees alongside a hill. Inside is mainly dark with a small fire providing some ambient light. Ayana Pendragon lays against the wall of the den with Midnight and Silverback, huge wolves that led the pack, roasting some meat in the fire. Anaya is a scrawny 16-year-old with battered hair, the town of Riverwood.
Where are the others?
Out hunting again and scoping out the bandits' camp.
Shouldn't I be out there with them? This is my fight after all.
Hush, little one. They will be back soon, and you need to rest and prepare for battle.
The other wolves, Luna and Shadow, come into view. Shadow drags the carcass of a doe, setting it down in front of their parents. Silverback and the others eat their fresh kill in silence. Ayana gulps down the rest of her food and she stands.
So, what happened out there? Did you find them? How many are there?
All the wolves pause for a moment.
Child, be calm. Let them eat and rest. I understand how you feel, but allow the others to catch their breath first.
Yeah, let us eat. We're hungry, man.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get some air. Be back in a bit.
We'll come find you after we're done. Don't go too far.
Ayana gathers her pack and heads towards the exit. Exit Avenir Woods, Night 2. Ayana readies her bow and quiver as she sets out from the den, moving through bushes and trees. She spots a small body of water, the moon glistening in its reflection, crickets chirping as she walks to it.
I wish you would stop hiding things from me. I don't need protection. I'm not a child anymore. Those bastards must pay for what they did to Mom.
Ayana stares out over the water, walks over to a large rock, and lays down, staring at the midnight sky. Enter Riverwood, Pendragon residence, afternoon 3. Flashback. Ayana is seen younger, about 14, with her mother Diane Pendragon, at their home in Riverwood, a small, quaint town in the Kingdom of Regalia, surrounded by nature and the wilderness. Outside the small cottage, through the window, Ayana is seen playing with a dog and several small animals whilst Diane is cooking.
Come inside, Ayana.
Ayana waves away to her animal friends and runs inside.
Mom, the animals told me there are bad people coming to do bad things to our home.
The animals told you? You can talk to them?
Yeah, they're my friends. They can understand me and I can understand them.
I've never heard them speak before.
It's like in my head. I talk to them and they respond in my head.
Perhaps you have a gift, my dear. Only special people are born with it. Magic is a very rare gift to have.
Diane sets dinner down and they eat.
Are we safe, Mom?
Yes, darling. We should be safe. This is a big town with many townspeople who will guard against any bandits or bad men coming here.
As they finish eating, they hear a loud crash outside. They lock eyes with each other in fear.
Ayana, hide quickly.
Ayana manages to hide in the cupboard shortly before the door is broken down and 2 bandits enter, one a tall, lanky man with brown hair and a crooked smile, the second a black-haired man with some bulky arms and a neck tattoo of a lion.
Give us all of your belongings, if you want to make it out alive.
Bandits begin to look around the room, looking for any obvious valuables. Making its way towards the cupboard, Anaya is hidden within.
Ah, what we have here. Grab her.
Bandit 2 opens the cupboard and drags out Ayana by her hand, Ayana yelping in pain.
Please, I'll give you whatever you want. Just don't hurt my daughter.
Mom, they're hurting me.
Shut up, brat. Go on, gather all your valuables.
With Bandit 2 holding Ayana down, Diane complies and pulls out a bag of coins, some jewelry, and some garments of cloth.
Let's take the girl.
No, not my daughter. Please, no. Don't take her from me.
Diane panics, looking around her for something to protect herself against her attackers. She sees the knife she used to prepare dinner and slowly backs to the counter. Fueled by rage and fear for her daughter's safety, she lunges at the bandits, swinging her knife.
Not my daughter, you half-wits.
Bandit 2 is shocked and drops Ayana, avoiding Diane's blade.
Run! Run and don't look back.
Ayana, now free, stumbles back in fear, hyperventilating.
What about you, Mom?
Forget about me. Get out of here while you can.
Still avoiding Diane's swinging blade, the bandits, shocked by her resistance, Ayana turns and flees.
You idiot. Don't let her get away.
As Bandit 2 begins to turn around to chase Ayana, Diane lunges for him, stabbing him in the back, causing him to cry out in pain. Bandit 1 pulls out a dagger and lunges for Diane. Exit Riverwood, Main Road, Night 4. Ayana is running with her might, eyes full of tears as she runs for the trees, avoid the debris from the bandits' attack. As Ayana flees, she stops in place after hearing a blood-curdling scream in the direction of her home. Realizing what could have happened, she ran even faster. As she's running and sees the main gate, she hears horses neighing. As she sneaks to the stables, only a few horses remain, but she recognized the youngest one on the far end, and that she named Storm.
Ayana, release me, and we will escape together.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Ayana unlocks the stall and Storm bursts through. Ayana hops on, holding on to her mane. They ride off into the woods. Exit Avenir Woods, continuous 5. A branch snaps in the background that brings Anaya back to focus. Another strick crunches, and Ayana jumps up, alert with her bow drawn.
Who's there?
Luna and Shadow come out of the shadows into her field of vision.
It's just us. Ayana, calm down.
Why so jumpy?
Ayana let out a sigh of relief and relaxes her bow.
I was thinking about the day they murdered my mother. I'm so close to avenging her. Yep.
Anyway, that's why we came out here, to tell you that we found out what we found out. Based off what you told us, we were able to confirm the skinny human and the one with the lion tattoo are in fact staying at this camp.
Ayana gripped her bow intensely.
Yeah, but we smell about 10 humans, and even some of that know magic. We'll be a little outnumbered.
I should be able to take out some with my bow from afar. Even the playing field's a little. Plus, I've been practicing with my gift.
Oh yeah? Last time you played with magic, you burned yourself and slept an entire day.
It's not like that anymore. I can do little things like light an arrow on fire, and I've managed to see in the dark with it too.
As long as we're safe and we watch our backs, we should be able to clear them out. The one wreaking most of magic seems to be the boss, located somewhere along the center. He may prove a challenge to defeat.
I'll do what it takes to kill those bastards.
Shadow appears from the shadows into the clearing without being noticed.
Get moving back to the den. We attack at dawn. We need to rest and prepare for battle. Mother and Father have something to say to you, Ayana. We'll stay here for a bit to give you guys some privacy.
Entering Wolf's Den, Night 6. Ayana makes it back to the den, quickly rushing in to find Midnight and Silverback patiently waiting.
Your pup said you had something to tell me? What is it?
We need you to be ready. We understand human emotions can be, how can I put this nicely?
Wishy-washy. You humans are slaves to your emotions. Do not endanger yourself or our pups in this fight.
Sure. He has a point, though. We need you to remain level-headed, so as to remain calm, so we can all make it out alive.
I understand. I'll do my best.
All the other wolves come in.
Not all of you go to bed. We attack at dawn.
Exit Wolf's Den, dawn 7. Ayana and the wolves gather at the cave entrance. She whistles to the distance and peers out through the trees. Along the horizon line, we see a blur racing through the forest at high speed. We see Storm gallop up to the wolves and halt.
I am here, Ayana. Are you ready?
Yes, yes, I am.
Then come on. Saddle up.
Silverback jumps down onto the forest floor, beckoning the other wolves to follow.
We'll get into position and wait for your signal. Follow Luna. She'll guide you there.
Luna breaks apart from the wolves to lead Storm as the other wolves go on ahead. Ayana fixes her pack onto Storm's saddle.
All right, let's get this done.
I like that look in your eyes. Hold on tight.
Luna snickers and starts running. Storm begins to gallop shortly behind her, each of them evading trees with ease and gaining speed. Exit Bandits Camp, outskirt, sunrise 8. Luna and Storm reach some trees beyond the camp, close enough to see the bandits roaming around. Ayana closes her eyes and breathes in deeply, concentrating. Close up to her eyes, opening. Her eyes replaced with those of a hawk. Point of view of Ayana zooms in on the camp to identify some of the bandits.
I see 3 of them. 2 are patrolling and 1 guy just left a tent. I don't see the guys I'm looking for. Not yet, anyway.
Ayana pulls out her bow and knocks an arrow. One by one, Ayana loses her arrow and takes out all 3 men before moving closer. She closes her eyes and wills fire to her arrow and shoots into the cluster of tents, setting them ablaze. Exit Bandits Camp, morning 9. Tents slowly catch fire and the bandits inside run out in several directions. Some bandits had even caught the fire. Silverback and the other wolves take out the stragglers viciously. The bandits who attacked her home reveal themselves running from the flames.
You're mine.
Ayana sprints towards them and shoots arrows into their legs, causing them to fall and scream in pain. Luna and Shadow come growling at them, muzzles wet with blood.
Finish them.
Shadow and Luna almost simultaneously throw themselves onto the whimpering bandits, ripping out their throats and throwing the bodies like rag dolls to the side. Ayana makes her way down through the burned debris of their camp to the only tent left standing. Enter Bandits Camp, boss tent, morning 10. Hugo, the boss of the bandits, a tall, burly man with slick hair in his late 40s, is seen rummaging through his belongings, loading a bag, as smoke fills the tent and is caught aflame. Ayana walks into the tent, her knuckles white gripping her dagger. Surprising Hugo, he drops his bag, spilling the items onto the floor.
You, who are you? What do you want from me?
Of course you wouldn't know me, but I know you.
Ayana begins slowly walking towards Hugo. Hugo steps back as she gets closer.
You and your bandits murdered my mother and attacked my home for nothing.
So you think you can take me?
Ayana whistles, sending a signal to the wolves. Silverback and Midnight come in from behind. Luna and the other shadows can be seen and heard growling.
With them, I'm sure I can.
Hugo shrinks back in fear, surrounded, his eyes dart around looking to escape. He turns around using a gift. He causes an explosion at the back of the tent, running out.
Are you kidding me? He seriously ran off?
Such a weak, pitiful man.
Should we give chase?
Nah, I can take him out from here.
Exit Bandits Camp, outskirts, day 11. Ayana, Silverback, and Midnight can be seen walking out the hole Hugo created. Closing her eyes and focusing, she calls upon her gift to give her hawk vision again. Drawing her bow, she knocks an arrow. Through Ayana's eyes, we see her aim. Hold her breath as she lets the arrow loose. Hitting his right leg, Hugo can be seen falling and stumbling to get away still.
Try all you want. There's no escaping me.
Lighting her next arrow with a small flame, she lets it fly, hitting Hugo square in the back. knocking him down and setting him ablaze.
You've come far, little one, since 2 winters past.
Yes, from that scared, fear-ridden little girl.
Can't believe we almost ate you.
Well, back then we only worried about feeding and keeping the pack safe. Since Ayana, we've become evolved and have come to think like Ayana.
I remember that night. It was horrible. Me and Cloud just wandering through the wilderness, hungry and cold.
Ayana lets tears fall from her face before wiping it off with a smile.
Well, that's behind us now. I've avenged my mother. I don't feel much different, though.
Shadow comes from inside the tent holding the bag Hugo was carrying and drops it at her feet.
Ayana, there's something that smells a little like you in here.
There is?
She drops down and begins rummaging through the bag, stands back up with the necklace. The necklace was gold with a purple crystal accent.
This was my mother's necklace. She said it was the only thing my father had left her. I never knew him, though.
Putting on the necklace, she wipes her tears away again.
What will you guys do now?
Perhaps we'll head home to Starlit Falls and build a new den.
What about you, little one?
I'll take Storm, and I suppose we'll travel back home, see what might be left in the wreckage of my house.
Then we wish you good luck on your journey. We will see one another again.
Yes, I'll miss you, Ayana.
Goodbye, Ayana.
The wolves sprint towards the woods, with Silverback taking the lead, Storm trotting over. Ayana she fixes her pack and puts her head on Storm.
Let's go home, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Ayana hops onto Storm and they ride off. Fades to black.